Frequencies. What are they and how can they help you? Hello everybody, my name is Chris Flippin and I'm here to help you find your happiness. Now in today's video, I want to be discussing frequencies, what they are and how they can help you. So just to give you a little bit of backstory about how I even learned about frequencies and what they are and how they can help is throughout my past, I experienced a lot of traumatic experiences in a very short amount of time. And I got to a point where I couldn't figure out how to heal myself from them. Because, the normal things that I was trying from, let's say, a breakup or getting divorced or losing my business, they weren't working. All right. Because they had happened to me in such a short time frame, they just smashed me down and smashed me down and smashed me down to the point where I was left completely broken and not able to figure out how to pull myself out of that funk. So when I was talking to a friend about some of these things that have happened to me, she mentioned that I should listen to frequencies. And I was like, what are frequencies? And she asked me to look up Tesla frequencies on YouTube. Okay. So when I looked them up, I realized that there's frequencies that can help you with all different types of things that are bothering you. Now, if you're not familiar with frequencies, what they are is a tone played at particular hertz that will help raise your vibration. Okay, so when you look them up, you'll see that there's frequencies for love, there's frequencies for fear, addictions, whatever it may be. Okay, that is bothering you. There's most likely a frequency to help you get out of that emotion. So what I did, okay, so now that I understood what frequencies were, okay, I did more research on how they can help me. Well, what I found out is that all of our contrasting emotions, those lower vibrational emotions such as fear, doubt, hate, resentment, regret, all of those things, depression, anxiety, okay, all of those vibrate at a very slow and low vibration. Now, what happens is when you have the higher tone vibrations, okay, like the frequency of love or the frequency of joy, what ends up happening is your vibration has no choice but to rise up to that vibration of which is stronger. Okay, and obviously the higher vibrations are stronger than the lower vibrations. So science has proven that by listening to these frequencies, these tones, they can literally pull you out of whatever it is, those contrasting emotions that are bothering you. So that's what I did. Okay, I immersed myself 95% of my time that I had where I could be listening to something, I had a frequency. And so for me, one of the things that I was having a problem getting out of was all of the hate and resentment and anger that I had towards those people that from my past that had hurt me. Okay. Now, obviously, I had been able to forgive them. If you haven't seen my forgiveness video, please take a look at those. They're very important. It's one of the first and most important steps to healing from your past. Okay. So once I forgave everybody and I was still kind of in this, still had these self-sabotaging, thoughts and these fears and doubts and insecurities, I couldn't figure out how to get out of those. So what I did is I looked up on YouTube frequencies on how to on how to fight addictions, on how to fight fear, how to clear negative energy, just get all of these anxiety and emotions out. And what I noticed is that first week, that I listened to them, there wasn't really much of a change. All right. Now, the thing is, just like anything else that we practiced so long to get into, okay, and we didn't do it on purpose, but yet we practiced ourselves into these low vibrational emotions through holding on to the anger, holding on to the resentment, holding on to the fear and the doubts and the insecurities, okay? So by listening to the frequencies, I noticed after the first week, I started feeling, a little bit of something, not really like life-changing yet, right? What I noticed, though, is that the more that I listened to them, the less often that these emotions of fear or doubt or insecurity came up. Now, for yourself, you might be asking yourself, can that really work for me? Because that was exactly what I asked myself. Well, it's only going to work for you if you give it the time to be able to make that difference in your life. And so for me, now that I've listened to them, my healing journey has gone on for about 11 months now. And I'm at the point now where I still listen to them. I listen to them at night when I go to sleep. I listen to them while I'm editing my videos, whatever it may be. I always have some sort of frequency on in the background. And what I noticed is through time, I got to the point where I no longer had those self-sabotaging thoughts. I no longer had those fears, those doubts, those insecurities. And all I did was listen to the frequencies. And that's one of the toughest things for me to explain to somebody when they're asking me, because I get the question a lot from my clients and I get the question from friends. How did you do it, Chris? Like, you're such this happy-go-lucky person and you got such this energy about you. What did you do? And I said, went on YouTube, I had searched the frequency, and I clicked the play button, right? So that's what I'm asking all of you to do. If you're having whatever that fear or whatever low vibrational emotion it is that you're having, just go onto YouTube, search that video, and put whatever it is. Like, let's say you want to clear like anxiety. Look, anxiety frequency. All right. And when you see that, just play a couple, find one that resonates with you, because not all of them, not all of them. I didn't like the sound of all of them. They didn't really resonate with me. But what you'll notice is that once you find one that resonates with you, it'll calm you down and it'll help you think. It'll help you get through it, so you're not so stuck in your head. And what I noticed is after like the third week, the fourth week, the fifth week, it got to the point where they were almost non-existent, to the point now where I like, even though all these things that I still desire in my life aren't here yet, I'm this person who can move through and go past those things without letting them affect me the way they have in the past. All right, everybody. So I hope you guys found this video very enjoyable. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. And please do share this video with somebody that you may think might be able to benefit from it. Because we never know when the right words from the right person will hit the right ah! Who even knows what I'm about to say? But like I was saying, you never know when the right words from the right person will hit somebody at the right time in order for them to make the moves to find their happiness. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all. And don't forget to click that subscribe button and the notification icon for the next video. Namaste.